Welcome to Side Boob, the podcast that dives deep into the chaotic world of combat sports and YouTuber news, where legends are made and controversies unfold. Here, we break down the fiercest fights, dissect the latest trends in martial arts, and explore the wild world of YouTube personalities that shape our entertainment landscape. Join us as we bring you exclusive insights, expert interviews, and highlight the untold stories behind the athletes and creators who capture our attention.
It does kind of segue onto Ngannou. That's one I will watch because I actually am worried for Ngannou. I don't think you can get knocked out by AJ and recover too great from it.
I think that's true, but I also think I can't remember who said it, but you never know how a fighter's going to react to a loss.
That's true as well.
Some people come back stronger, and some people just never are the same. So
just part of me thinks though is I've never seen Ngannou look even close to being hurt in any fight ever. Maybe someone can pull up an old fight and correct me. But even against Derek Lewis, he didn't take any damage from him, even though he lost that fight. And I don't know, I just think the way how AJ hits you, it's like getting kicked in the head, you know what I mean? And he got kicked in the head in MMA and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just think that was so devastating. I'm just worried for how he's going to come back. And also, this does segue onto what we want to talk about. Also, the loss of his son and the stuff that's gone on. I really hope it inspires him. And I hope it brings out, the old Ngannou and he gets to, be the champ, because essentially I want him to be the champ, because I keep saying MMA doesn't have a unified champ, because I like saying that at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, there's champions in every division there, and I've never been an Ngannou fan. I just think it's just one of those things when you just don't like somebody, you just don't like them. There's no real reason for it. He's super powerful. He's obviously extremely well built. I think it's just his personality of, I don't know, I just can't, it seems fake.
I kind of know what you mean by that. He seems like he holds back a lot, in my opinion. And so I do get what you mean by that.
And his ties too, it is Adesanya. I've never been an Adesanya fan, and they were close. And it's just, I don't know, it's just something rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, like I say, I'm like with Michael Chandler. I can't fully explain why I don't like him. I just don't like him, you know what I mean? But, with me, it's more, I never rated Ngannou's skill set much. I thought Stipe would play with him. When he knocked Stipe out to get the heavyweight title, I actually thought Stipe would just play with him like he did in the first fight, because I don't think he is that skilled. I think if it wasn't for his size, I think John Jones would just play with him as well. But I think the size comes into that.
Yeah, he's huge. he's gigantic.
Yeah, that's it. So I don't know how Jones can translate with that size, but I've never been a big fan of him as a fighter, Ngannou. I always thought he got lucky in a lot of fights because he has that get out of jail card, similar to Wilder. I used to compare Wilder to Ngannou in how he punches. I used to say, Wilder's rubbish. He punches like Ngannou. That's literally what I used to say all the time.
Yeah, I've never liked him, and I'm not going to hold back on it.
No, fair.
So tell me about the controversy.
So
summarize is the word I'm trying to think of.
So basically, we touched on it a little bit. So in the press conference, they're talking, and my man's talking in Portuguese because he's Brazilian, and he says something, and then basically the translation that comes back out was, this is going to be, Francis might have lost his son and he might have got knocked out, but I'm going to be the hardest test of Francis's life. And apparently everyone was kicking off well, he can't say that, because he's just lost the son. But according to a lot of Brazilian UFC fighters, Money Mercado and people like that, they've translated it, and basically what he said was along the lines of, it's just going to be a tough test, not the extra added on stuff that got translated.
So was that from his personal translator or from the PFL or?
I don't know, because it was in the PFL press conference, so I don't know who's like in control of that. But you know, Francis didn't seem to react to it much, so I don't know if maybe Francis knows Portuguese on the low or something. But like, yeah, I just found it all strange the way how he got misquoted like that. Like, it's almost like the PFL saw it as an opportunity. You know what I mean?
This is the ultimate trash talk, you know, like
Yeah.
money, money, money. They got dollar signs in their eyes.
And I mean, look at the man in between them. It's bloody Jake Paul. So I won't be surprised if like there is some funny antics going on like that, you know, because like, he is good at promoting things. So yeah, I just wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, and Jake Paul. I always can't believe we're still talking about him.
Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of combat sports and beyond. We've seen the raw power of competition and the strange reality of social dynamics in our society. From fierce fighters in rings and octagons to the stark moments of influencers throwing money towards those in need, every story we explore reveals another layer of our complex world. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay connected and continue this adventure with us.